This is the story of a family of five's journey from California to Tennessee, starting a new life in a new business. Welcome to the Tennessee Trip.
So, today, behind me, I have the car and the dirty ass U-Haul trailer that we are testing out for the trip. So the way that everything is working out, we're going to be pulling this thing behind us as we make our way back east. I have never pulled anything with this car. Actually didn't even know that it could pull as much as it can, which is 5,000 pounds. Which I was happy to find out. I didn't realize that we had a good tow package with this thing. So it's worked out. Personal, valuable items that we're taking with us. This is a good way for us to take it out there. So I got the trailer because I've never towed with it. I wanted to load it up with some stuff to see how it does and how it reacts and all that stuff. So that's what I'm doing right now. Doing these test runs before we just hook it up to the car and drive a couple thousand miles across the country. That's what we're doing today. So like, subscribe, all that jazz. Yeah, so the best way that I could explain the feeling that I've had the last couple weeks is that same feeling when you're going to be going on a trip, going on vacation or just leaving your house, and you get that feeling of just that anxious feeling. You're forgetting something, that you're just not quite prepared, and then you got to leave the house. That feeling before you leave, right? You just get that uneasy feeling and freaking out. That's the feeling that I have now. That's the feeling that will probably be with me until we get over to Tennessee and get settled over there. So we're about mid-January right now, right? We got about 5 weeks here before we're going to be hitting the road. We got a lot of things figured out pretty good. So we have all of our belongings, right? We are shipping out there with the U-Haul pods. Those were the cheapest, and those just seem to be the best option for us. Now, moving the vehicles, we are having to hire a transportation company for that because we have a few vehicles and my wife's not driving at the time, so it makes it a little more difficult for us. For anybody that ever goes to move vehicles, I've never done it before. This will be my first time. When I started looking into it, found out that this is a pretty shady business, and you better do your due diligence and not go with the cheapest option. So that was my first instinct, right? We'll just go with whatever the cheapest option is. But come to find out that this is a world of brokers, and those brokers will promise you whatever, and usually at a pretty cheap price, and later on get more money out of you. So do your due diligence if you ever auto ship. I've spent many hours researching a company. Feel like we got a good one. It's a little more expensive than some of the other ones, but for this situation, willing to pay a little bit extra for a peace of mind, right? We're going to be driving out there as a family in our Chevy Traverse, and we're going to be pulling a trailer. We're going to be pulling some of our more personal belongings behind us as we make our way back east. So we've got a lot of those big pieces of the puzzle together. We close escrow on our new house here in just a few weeks. That's moving along smooth. Those two big items, everything is going pretty good. On the business side, on my current construction company side, been doing a lot of training with my man Frank on some of his new duties and roles within the company. So just been really trying to spend a lot of time with him in person to do a lot of this training. And I felt like we've made some pretty good progress the last couple weeks. And while this is all going on, I'm still, I'm putting in some long days here, putting in some 12, 14, 15 hour days working. And then we're squeezing in some family time too, because that's what it's all about, right? Like, I want this process to bring us closer as a family, and we're really trying to involve the kids with it, and really make it exciting for them, or as exciting as we can. We've been doing a lot of family time, because that's one thing I've been thinking more and more about is, my parents and my wife's parents live close to us now, both within 20 to 30 minutes. Could be an hour depending on California traffic. But it's really nice having them close. And as the time narrows down, I think about, how lucky and blessed that we've been to be so close to them. They've always are super helpful with anything that we need with the kids, and the kids spend a lot of time with them. So definitely going to be hard going from, the kids seeing them a few times a month to, a couple days a year. That's been something that's been, pretty hard to digest and think about just how much the dynamic with the kids and the grandparents are going to change. So it's definitely one of the downfalls of all this. But we're hoping everything will be better on the other end. But yeah, that's definitely a downfall. So wanted to give this quick update. Going to try to do some more footage as we get closer this next month, as we continue to pack up the house and get ready for this trip.
My life be like, yeah. My life be like, yeah. Yeah. My life be like, yeah. Yeah. My life be like, yeah. My life be like times like these that make me say, Lord, if you see me, please come my way. Like leaving breadcrumbs rolling astray. Well, I'm sacrificing the price you pay. Living like a fingertip. Sometimes I fall, I slip. Yeah, I'm more friendly, I mean more like you. Yeah, not to put your fire with the things I like. I'm on an island by my lonesome stranded. Low key and staying candid. Reflect on all the things I try my hand at.